The king of Jerusalem is scared. He knows what has happened with Jericho and Ai, and now he is afraid of his own city. And then, what does he need to think about the Gibeonites? They live close to his city, and they are friends of his enemies now. So he calls other kings and says, "We need to be sure that nothing can happen with our cities. Come, let us fight together against the Gibeonites." The Gibeonites then sent word to Joshua in his camp. "Please come up to us quickly and save us. Help us. All the Amorite kings from the hill country have joined forces against us." So Joshua takes his whole army, all the best fighting men, and marches the whole night from his camp to the city of Gibeon. Joshua is not scared because the Lord has said to him, "Do not be afraid of these enemies. I have given them into your hand." Now it's the time that the Lord wants to destroy all these enemies because of their sins. When it's daytime, the enemies are surprised. They are shocked, and the Lord confuses them before the soldiers of Joshua. They want to run away. But when they flee, a lot of them are killed by the Israelites. Oh, the enemies are so scared. They run for their lives. But then do you see what happens? Large hailstones come down from heaven. A lot of people are killed by the hail, even more than were killed by the Israelites. Here you can see what the Lord is doing. It was his fight against his enemies. On that day, when Joshua is fighting with his army, he thinks the day is just too short. And he shouts, "Sun, stand still! Moon, stop moving!" And what a miracle! The Lord does it. The sun stops in the middle of the sky and delays going down about a full day. That has never happened afterwards again. Surely the Lord was fighting for Israel. He is almighty. Everything in nature is under his control. Where are the 5 kings of the enemies? They are hiding themselves in a cave. But when someone tells it to Joshua, he says, "Roll large rocks up to the mouth of the cave and post some men there to guard it. But you don't stop. Pursue your enemies. Attack them, for the Lord your God has given them into your hands." When the fight is over, Joshua says, "Now bring the kings to me." So they take them out of the cave and make them to lie down. Then Joshua summons the army commanders. "Come here and put your feet on the necks of these kings." And then he says, "Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. Be strong and courageous. This is what the Lord will do to all the enemies you are going to fight." Yes, the Lord will help them so that the Israelites can possess the promised country. Then Joshua kills the kings and buries them in the cave. They put the stones in front of the mouth of the cave again. From that day on, the Lord helps Joshua and his army to attack city after city, till the whole promised country is from the Israelites.